Time to get organized. Hey guys, I'm Marilyn and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about getting organized in a small space. My room is quite tiny and it serves as my bedroom, my study, my office, my library, my movie room, you name it. I have to do it in this room. So I've gotten pretty good at organizing things in small spaces. So here are 5 things you can do to be organized in a small space. So the first thing is desk drawers. I'm going to go ahead and pop up a clip of my desk drawers here. Now, as you can see, mine is a little bit of a weird layout. That's because the drawers were too small for my pens to actually fit in, but I actually quite like it with the drawers on top because it also creates double the storage space. So these desk drawers are amazing. I use them for all my stationery post-its, my lens wipes, pens, highlighters, Kokies, you name it. They are in my desk drawers, and these are great because they hold all the things that would generally clutter up your desk space, but they are easily reachable when you need them. So this has really helped me be organized. The great thing about these tips are that they are effective and they are also cheap. No doubt you will find more aesthetically pleasing videos on getting organized, but this video is all about practicality. Second is lever arch files. I call them ring binders, but I don't think that's the actual name. And it's these files, can you see, with where you can put in all of your notes and things like that. So I use a lever arch file for every subject that I have at university, and then I also have one for writing that has all of my planning, character profiles, sometimes first drafts that I wrote in by hand in them. So these are great because they take up very little space, but you can put a lot of notes in them. So you can essentially have one small shelf with all of your notes, because it is organized in lever arch files, and it's also super easy to find notes if you use a good filing system where you have dividers to show you where you can find which aspects of the notes in that specific file. Now you can get quite expensive lever arch files if you like something that's a little more novel or a little cuter, but I just buy the ones that you can find, the generic ones, in a stationery shop, and they are quite cheap. Then next up is big plastic containers. Now this may not be the most aesthetically pleasing thing to have in your room, but it works really well. So I have ones like this. This one has a lot of like meds, not my daily meds that I keep next to my bed, but this is like stuff like nausea pills and things like that for when you need them. I also have one for stationery, backup stationery, and I put them on top of my shelves, and it stores so much in one little container, and it's just tucked away, and it's see-through, which is great because then you know exactly what is in which container. You can put them under your bed, you can put them in your closet. So you know, you can go for something that isn't transparent, that has a nice pattern or nice color that you like, so that no one will be able to see the chaos inside, but I quite like being able to see what is inside. And like I said, I store it quite high up, so it's not an eyesore. Someone walks into my room and bam, they see a plastic container with pills in them. Number 4 is probably the most important one, and that is to utilize wall space. So if you're in a small room, then you need to utilize every surface you have, including the walls. So this will be using shelving, using closet space, using bulletin boards, things like that, to store as much as you possibly can against the walls. As you can see, I have a lot of shelving behind me, and then I also have shelving on this side. I have a closet on this side. I have some shelves over there. Every inch of wall space in my room is being utilized, and that helps a lot because I essentially have a whole personal library in a teeny tiny room. Now, this is probably the most expensive tip on this list, but you can always find great bargains online or in town. I was lucky enough to have my dad build me these bookshelves, but the point here is to go for practicality rather than novelty. If you have strangely shaped bookshelves, then you're not going to be able to fit as many books or other things on those shelves. So rather go for practicality, straight shelf, you can put a lot of things in there. And then finally, get a wall planner. Once again, I'm going to pop in a little video of my planner here. So I use the cheap ones that you buy at your local stationery shop that you can have erasable markers to write on. Now, why I love wall calendars and year planners, I'm talking about year planners here, although I guess you can do it whichever way works for you. I like to use a year wall planner because it has all the dates that I need to know in the same place, staring me right in the face. So you have to leave a little bit of wall space for this calendar, and this minimizes the amount of little notes or pieces of paper or diaries or things lying around, because you just have one big planner that is up against the wall and you can see all your dates. I really, really love that. I know a lot of people have a lot of monthly things, but that's not really what I like to do because I feel like it just takes time and it takes space to do one every month. And this is also great because you don't have to open a physical planner or diary in order to check a date. You could just look at your wall and you see, oh, I have nothing on that date, or no, I can't do anything on that date. I have to do X, Y, or Z. So yeah, that is it. Those are my 5 tips for being organized in a small space. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you like this type of content and it makes the YouTube algorithm happy. If you want writing advice videos and bonus content like this, then you have to subscribe down below and ring that little bell to get notified every time I upload. As always, you can find me on my website, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. All the links are listed below, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!